Hey y'all, are you ready for reading? Let's do it. So, the first thing that comes to mind is the sun right now just looks so amazingly beautiful. And it just rained here in Costa Rica. So, there's this feeling of the sunshine coming back. Like maybe you've been going through a rough patch. Maybe the sun hasn't been shining so much, but it's either already time for that sun to come out or it's almost time, right? And the thing I really want to say here is to just remember that the thing I really want to say here is to just remember that it's always darkest before the dawn, right? And that's the thing that they're bringing through. It's like this has been a test of faith is what I'm hearing, like a real test of faith for you. So again, this could be, it's a collective reading, so it can mean different things for different people. This could be relationships, this could be career, this could be work in general. Whatever area you're feeling like this might apply to it, it can probably apply to it. So it has been real dark out, but the sun is about to shine. It's like dawn is what I keep hearing. Like it's dawn. It's dawn. And when it's dawn, it doesn't look very bright out yet, right? And so that's the stage that I'm feeling like we might be on right now. Is it's like dawn has just begun, right? So maybe you're seeing little rays of light, but it's not that full sunlight yet. But what I'm hearing is just wait, right? Those clouds are going to disappear and the sun is going to be shining on you once again, right? And it's been a long time, right? It's been a real test of faith, like I said, but it's almost here. And it's like you're being put on notice, is what I'm hearing, right? You're being put on notice that the dawn is almost here. Yeah, you've got Eight of Wands, right? Eight of Wands. So things are moving and they're moving quickly, right? They keep bringing me back to that test of faith. Like this has been a real test of faith. And a lot of times we give up right before things are about to come through. So that's the thing that Spirit really wants me to bring through here is it's like it's very important for you to not lose faith, not lose trust right as things are beginning to bloom, right? When you plant a seed, it's going to be a while before you see the first shoot. And depending on the seed, right? Some seeds take longer than others. You might be thinking, oh, it's never going to break ground. It's never going to come to fruition. But Spirit's like, it's almost here. It's almost like this whisper that I'm hearing that it's almost time. It's almost dawn. So keep pushing through. Keep fighting is what I want to say here. Yeah, you've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, as well as Knight of Cups. I always love when I get this many court cards because it's almost like a how you should be, right? And the thing I noticed that the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups, I don't know if I said Knight of Swords, but it's actually Knight of Cups, is coming out. It's like, don't let your thoughts get away with you. Again, this is the thought that like, oh, it's never going to come. I've been waiting forever and this stupid seed hasn't even sprouted yet. But Spirit's like, it's so close, right? That's the thing that I keep coming back to is like, it is so close, right? And you really want to kind of stay away from overthinking, overanalyzing at this time. And I love the Queen of Swords came out with this too. It's like you really kind of want to rise above the thoughts, right? And the image that they're giving me is like almost imagining that your thoughts are like balloons and you're releasing them into the atmosphere, which I know we shouldn't do because it's bad for birds, but this is an imaginary action that you would be taking, right? It's kind of like laying back and witnessing your thoughts as clouds, right? Just see them, observe them, and let them go. It's like very important for you not to get mired in them. That's the word that they're giving me right now. Very important not to get mired in those thoughts. And so you really kind of need to rise above, right? You really need to control the thought processes at this time because that is something that they're saying could sabotage you. Okay, not only of that, like giving up right before you're about to win, but also all of the negativity, all of the negative thinking that you might be doing because it's normal, right? When it takes a while for a manifestation to come to fruition, we start to doubt it. But Spirit again is bringing me back like this is a test of faith and you really need to stick with it at this time and kind of rise above those thoughts, right? And again, the cloud imagery here, it's like see them as clouds, see them as balloons, Just witness them and allow them to kind of pass through you, and don't get mired in them. Yes, don't get mired in them, because that's where the empowerment lies. So you've got 2 wands cards coming out here. So there's a lot of movement, a lot of energy that is coming to you. And again, they're bringing me back to that seed metaphor, right? In this card, you'll see that she's holding up a sunflower, and it's almost like she's like making it bloom. And you are going to be making it bloom too. And in fact, like 90% of the work is done, is what they're saying. Like 90% of it is already done, because the intention is the seed, right? And you just have to set tight and set patient while those things bloom for you, while the sunflower blooms in your hand. And I'm also noticing the Ouroboros on this card as well, as it's like there's cycles, right? There are cycles. There's a cycle for planting, there's a cycle for waiting, and there's a cycle to see things bloom, right? And so don't give up during the waiting period, you know, like things are going to bloom. You just have to keep with it, have to really stay the course, right? And they're bringing through a game analogy, like you have to stay in the game to win the game, right? You can't just like give up. That's what they're bringing through right now. Yeah, 7 of Cups coming out. You might be going back and forth. Should you do this? Should you not do this? Is it coming? Is it not coming? That's part of those thought processes that you really kind of need to rise above and to kind of just release, right? You can see them, you can be aware of them. It's human to have them, but don't get bogged down. Don't get mired in them. Got the bottom of the deck, you've got the Emperor coming out here. It's like the empowerment to really stand in your own conviction, even when you don't see the results of it yet. That's what they're bringing through. It's like really having the power and the conviction. And you'll notice that life tends to follow that, you know, like it really tends to follow those who stand in that power and then that conviction and in that belief, right? Now, things might not always look exactly the way we envision them, but things will come to fruition for you. So I'm going to pull 1 or 2 more cards out of the tarot, and then they're saying that they want an animal oracle card just to kind of finish things off. Yeah, you've got Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. So you've got 3 aces here: Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. This is new breath, is what I want to say. New breath, new beginnings, new emotions, and really just stick with the newness of it. You might not have all the answers yet, is what Spirit's saying, and you're not meant to, okay? We always think that we have to have all of the answers before we take any action, before we commit ourselves, but the answers will come, right? And they'll come a little bit farther down the line. It is the intention. It is the start of something that dictates how the rest of it goes, okay? And then you've got the 5 of Wands coming out. It's going to be bickering back and forth. And this came out reversed, so this is going to be a more internal flare, right? Again, just witness, okay? Don't get bogged down. Just witness and allow those things to pass you. Imagine their balloons. Imagine their clouds. However you would like to imagine that is just fine. So let's pull 1 animal oracle to help guide us through the process that we're all going. Yeah, you've got wasp spirit, sometimes life stings, buffalo spirit, and dolphin spirit. So what I'm really taking from this is this and that are true, right? It is true that you don't have this yet, and it is also true that it is coming to you, okay? Again, that gloom, that darkness that you might have been walking through, sometimes that's a part of life. That's what Lost Spirit says. Sometimes it's a part of life, and oftentimes it's those times that propel us into a greater future. Nobody likes being in them, myself included, but sometimes they are necessary. Again, they're bringing back that cycle. Sometimes there are just cycles of life, cycles of downtime, cycles of uptime, cycles of abundance, cycles of lack, right? Don't become too attached to it, because it's not who you are, is what I want to say. And finally, Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Now, Buffalo Spirit card is all about that abundance. It is all about knowing that every part of everything has value, including those darker times, because again, they're showing me it propelling you into something greater, something more. So just take a breath, allow those thoughts and feelings to pass through you. Don't get mired or bogged down in them, and you'll soon see that you're in a brighter day, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. This was beautiful. I will see you next time. You can check my website if you'd like to book a reading with me. Otherwise, be blessed.